Claude just changed how we use the internet forever, and it's all because of this new skill it got called Firecrawl. And you see, browsers were originally built for people. So every login screen, CAPTCHA, or are you a robot checkbox was initially designed assuming a person was on the other side. So when an AI agent tried to use the web, it was fighting a system that it was never built for. And this new Firecrawl skill changes that. It makes the web agentic, meaning Claude can now log in and stay logged in into your accounts, access apps and dashboards it could not touch before, and run dozens of browsers in parallel. So everything it does on the web is finally fast, reliable, and actually works. I've been actually using this for the past few weeks, and it's literally changed how I work. So in this video, I'm going to break it down in 3 levels so you can do the same. First, we're going to get set up. We're going to install Firecrawl, connect it to Claude, and I'll show you what it can do. Then we're going to give Claude the ability to log into your apps and access sites that blocks every other tool. And level 3, we're going to give Claude the ability to run multiple browsers in parallel so that everything it does on the web is fast, reliable, and most importantly, actually remembers what you're working on and keeps that context of what you're trying to accomplish over time. And even if you have zero technical background, you'll be able to do this because all we're doing is simply speaking to Claude. Let's get into it. Okay, before we set anything up, let me quickly explain why what we're doing is so important. Because right now, if you wanted to give Claude browser access, you'd basically be handing it the keys to your actual browser. The one you use every day. So your Gmail, your banking, your passwords, everything. And sure, Claude has good intentions, but do you really want an AI agent roaming freely through your personal browser with access to everything on your machine? One wrong move, and it's potentially touching stuff you'd never wanted near. So we're going to be using Firecrawl to solve this by giving Claude its own dedicated browser, completely separate from yours. So Claude gets a sandboxed environment that's isolated, private, and controlled. And my personal favorite part about this is that this cloud browser stays logged in. So once Claude authenticates to a service you need, that session is saved and persisted. So next time you need it, Firecrawl lets it remember so you can control whatever access you give Claude. That's the difference between giving your AI agent your card versus giving it its own cards. And that's how we should stay safe and use tech like this. To set it up, first things first, we want to make sure we have Claude Desktop enabled, okay? Claude Desktop download, I'm just going to Google that really quick, and then scroll down, and then you want to install one of the Claude Desktop for Mac or Windows, okay? And then you want to open up Claude. So here, I have Claude up, and now I'm going to show you the next step. So next what we want to do is head over to firecrawl.dev, and it's also in the link in the description if you just want to follow that. So I'm going to Google firecrawl.dev, and right here, you just want to log in here, dashboard, and you see you have a couple different things. And notice how there's this new browser that's available. And to give you a quick peek of what is inside, if I click browser, you see I already have 2 agents that are working for me doing stuff in their own browsers. And I'm going to show you how to set that up so your agents have their own browser, their own logins, all of that. Okay, so what you want to do is first you want to go back to overview, and then what we want to do is notice this API key. We want to use that API key and this data over here. So we're going to need to give Claude access to this stuff by copying and pasting it to do the setup, okay? So let me show you how to do that. Okay, to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Claude, and then we're going to hit this plus button right here, and we're going to hit connectors. And what a connector is basically we're giving our Claude access to use Firecrawl, right? So we're going to hit manage connectors. So what you do is you go here, you hit this plus, you hit add custom connector, and then let's name this Firecrawl, and then you paste this in, and this will be in the link in the description or the guide if you want, but it's just https://mcp.firecrawl.dev, and then your API key, where you just take it from here, and then you paste it here. Okay, so I just pasted mine, and then I'm gonna hit add. Okay, so after you add it, you should see there should be a Firecrawl right here, and if you hit that Firecrawl, you can see it's gonna ask need approval. So I'm just gonna hit always allow, and now I don't have to keep pressing go, go, go. It's actually going to do it for me. Okay, great. So now we have our connectors enabled. Now what we want to do is go back to our chat. So let me just do that. So now right here, if you hit plus, and you can see if you go to connectors, you'll have this Firecrawl enabled. Make sure you check this, and now we're ready to use our Firecrawl. Okay, so that's level 1. Now let's go to level 2, and I'm going to be showing you what you're going to be building now that you have Firecrawl set up. But first, I need to explain how Claude plus Firecrawl actually works, because once you get this, everything else is going to click. So think about a really talented new employee. First day on the job, you sit them down, walk them through everything, and they're sharp, so they do a great job. But they go home and come back the next day and remember absolutely nothing. Not because they're bad at their job, but because every single day they wake up with a blank, new, complete memory. And that's Claude. It's incredibly capable within a session. But the moment you close it, the context is gone, and you're starting from scratch. Furthermore, because browsers were designed for people, which means it's going to run into issues like hitting buttons, solving CAPTCHAs, doing the "Are you a robot?" checks, all of them were built with a person in mind, and that fills up Claude's context and it starts degrading over time. So when an AI agent tries to browse the web the same way you do, it keeps constantly hitting walls. You can do this, but it's slow and unreliable. Why we're using Firecrawl is because Firecrawl flips this whole thing on its head. It makes the whole web agentic, meaning instead of Claude trying to fight through a human-first interface, it's going to get a clean, structured access to the data directly, which means the reliability goes up and the speed goes up, and the amount of failures you have drops dramatically, which means you have to use less tokens and everything is way more efficient. So let me show you how I've been using this so you have a clear use case in mind. All right, so the first thing I'm going to be showing you how to build is this thing. You see how there's like a little cat right here, and this cat is responsible to make daily posts in my school community and also help out members with if they have Claude type questions. So for example, it's doing a bunch of stuff. Like right here, I made a little trading bot with Claude, and you can see right here, it's also interacting with members. It's helping them out with questions like, look, this guy loves it. And it's also like, explaining how this stuff is happening as an assistant. That's also technical because it has all that brain behind it. And you can see how it's talking about the skills and heartbeat, MD, etc. So it's a pretty cool agentic assistant in my school community that I'll show you how to build right now. All right, so to do our build, what we're going to be using is Claude Cowork. So I'm going to hit Cowork right here. And right here, I'm going to make a new folder. So right here, let me just call this Firecrawl. I'm going to open it. Always allow. Great. And I'm going to check if this has access to the connector. Cool. Right here. Okay. Now I want to be like, hey, can you use Firecrawl to spin up a persistent browser? And in that persistent browser, I would like you to go to school.com and log in with these credentials. Make sure you don't forget and you're always logged in. So we're going to be running a lot of tasks there later. Okay. Great. Now I'm just going to give it my school username and password. So username. And again, this is for a bot that you just make on your own. So you can give it the email. I'm going to hide this for now, and password. And I'm going to hide this one too. And then you just hit go. Okay. So I'm going to fill in my username and password for my bot in school, and then I'm going to hit go. Okay, great. So now it's saying login was done. And this is really cool. Let me show you. If I go back to Firecrawl and if I go to browser, and you see, this is kind of cool that I can see it being active and logged into school. Normally you can't do this with Cowork, but now I have a persistent login. Now I can get my bot to be doing stuff. So for example, now I can go back and I can be like, hey, every morning, can you make a scheduled task to do research on Reddit or something, and then see what's the new trending topic that's brewing in Claude, or make some actionable user insight and then make a post with that so we can help users. And then also, if you see someone struggling or asking a question, make sure to set up a scheduled task so every day at one time you can answer these questions. So this is really cool. And notice how I said scheduled task, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking advantage of Claude Cowork's scheduled tasks. Okay, so you see right here, Claude Cowork has the ability to do scheduled tasks. So if I hit the schedule, you can see normally Claude Cowork won't have access to a browser. So what Firecrawl lets it do is have its own persistent login and background on its own, and it's going to be creating these things and creating these scheduled tasks. So I don't have to touch everything, and we already made an agentic assistant inside our school. Okay, let me hit schedule. And you see every morning it's going to do this. If I go back to my scheduled, and you see right here. See, that's pretty cool, right? And I can run it now if I'd like to. Let's actually do that and test it out. Okay, great. So it's done doing the scheduled tasks. So it says every day at 9:05 it's going to make these morning insights, and 12 it's going to, respond to any questions or anything like that. And if we go back to the scheduled task, you can see these are already up, and I can see that it's built a skill. It's running a new little thing, and I want to see this happen. And if I go into that, I can see that, hey, there's an existing school post. It's crafting an insight, it's loading these tools to the browser, and it's going to actually make this post. This is pretty interesting. So I just went back right here just to see, and it's actually like typing it in, which is pretty interesting to see. So now in my browser sessions, I can actually see my agents working live. And the nice part about what we're doing here with Firecrawl is you can spin up multiple sessions, so you can work on many different things, each with its own login, actually doing the stuff in real time. Okay, cool. So it actually just made its first post, and we can see right here, we can say, hey, it researched, because this literally happened like today, that the Claude gave us 1 million context window for everyone for free, or with the max plan. You can see it just posted it right here. If I go to my actual account in school, I can see load one new post, and there we go. Awesome. All right. So we have our agentic assistant. Now it's going to be looking out. It's going to be responding to other people over time, and you can set it in any schedule you'd like. Great. Now that we've built this, now let's take it the next step further. All right, so level 3, I'm going to show you this with a real use case I've actually been using a lot. So I run this company called Booked AI. We build voice agents that qualify leads for a lot of businesses. And one of the best fits we found is real estate wholesalers. These wholesalers tend to run a lot of ads, and then they get flooded with a lot of inbound leads. And those voice agents, whenever they fill that form, they call those leads, they qualify them before anyone has to pick up the phone, then set an appointment with people that are qualified. And the results have been really strong. So naturally, I wanted to find more real estate wholesalers who are actively running ads and show them what kind of results we're getting for them. The problem is that finding them in the US is a nightmare. You'd have to manually dig through Google or Facebook ads or websites one by one. And that's exactly the kind of problems Parallel Agents was built for. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Claude to help us find a lot of qualified real estate wholesalers in the US who are actively running ads, and grab their company name, their website, what market they're in, and their contact information. And then once I have the list, I'm going to get Claude to draft a personalized outreach message for each one based on what it found. So watch this. Okay, so I'm back on Claude. I just opened up a new tab, and now I'm just going to be speaking to it. So, hey, I need you to find me real estate wholesalers across the US who are actively running ads. Use Firecrawl to search 10 major markets in parallel, maybe Atlanta, Dallas, Phoenix, Houston, Tampa, Charlotte, and a couple more. Find each one, scrape their website, grab their company name, their website, their market, phone number, and email. Then I want you to draft a personalized outreach message for each one. Here's the context you need. We are Booked in AI. We build AI voice agents that instantly call and qualify inbound leads for real estate wholesalers. The agent will call every lead within 60 seconds, ask qualifying questions, and only passes the warm leads to your human closer when they're qualified. So wholesalers running paid ads are probably our best fit and are always losing deals on the time their closers are spending qualifying these people. And we've seen strong results in this space. So for each message, mention their specific market, reference to the fact that they're running ads, and explain where that speed to lead system is one of the biggest factors. Maybe tease what our voice agents do as well. I think I have some demos on my website. Keep it short, conversational, not salesy, and maybe a soft ask with a quick call. Give me a table first, the company website, the market, the phone, email, then outreach messages to match inside the table. So I just word dumped whatever was on my mind. And right now, since I already have access to it, I'm just gonna hit go and then watch it work. Okay, so right here, you could see Firecrawl is really quickly searching for these people, and it's getting structured data really fast without me having to burn a lot of tokens doing one by one by one. Everything is happening in parallel, and look how fast it is. It's kind of cool. All right, awesome. So it looks like it's done. So it got me a couple contact data, and this is pretty cool. And you see it's drafted me the messages as well. Okay, now I can just connect this to my cold email service and then make this go out as well. But this is one cool way where all I would have to do is just use Firecrawl to spin up these instances, and it's doing all the verifying, all the scraping, whatnot, and it makes my life a lot easier where I can just chill and it's doing the stuff. You see, this is all cool, but it's all useless if you don't use these abilities properly and manage it with the right skills. So Watch this video next to learn about how I get Claude agent teams to do my bidding on its own.